put in the live today, like the live title, I almost put, "Hey, my people." I'm not even joking. I'm not about that close to doing it. God damn, it was good. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Today, I will not be able to stay on very long. It'll probably be 30 minutes max, but at least I did a live. And that is all that matters. What's up? You're the first one in the chat. You did it. Good job. You made it. First one in. Good job. Yo, Cheyenne says hello. How are we doing today, guys? How are we doing today? I ain't gonna lie. Look at this, y'all. You see how cool this is? Watch this. You ready? I have this. Right? But I also have this. It's a built-in mask. It's got the hood. And it's got the mask. Can you believe that? That's so crazy. It says, yeah, I follow you, so yeah, I am. Nice. Appreciate that. It says good. That's what I'm saying. I looked at this and I was like, hey, that's new. So I just realized that I left my hot glue gun plugged in. Oh, you better go fix that real quick. I've been wanting one of those for a bit. Yeah, these things are sweet. My mom got me one of them. My mom and my dad. They both got me one. I was like, sweet. It says, yo, can you rob a bank with that hoodie? Yeah, I could. It says, help my mom left the oven on. Turn it off. There's a button. It should say on, off, or start, whatever, and then pop it. First to like the live. Appreciate that. Okay, vibes. And also on top of that, first one in the chat today. You were literally the first one in the chat, which is insane. It says for the whole day. Ooh, whole day is crazy. Yikes. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I will only be able to be on for a max of 30 minutes tonight. Because I got things I gotta do. I have things I have to do tonight. So 30 minutes will probably be tops. And then I have to go and I have to leave. But it's only been 3 minutes, so you don't have to worry about it just yet. But yeah, then I have to go. I have to get a shower. I ain't gonna lie. It's probably gonna be more like 25 minutes if I'm being honest with you. 25 minutes max because I forgot. I gotta get a shower. So yeah, it'll be about 25 minutes. I ain't gonna lie. 25 minutes, yeah. Only 25 minutes, yes, because I have church tonight. And I just got off work. So, yes, it will only be 25 minutes. But like I said, I told y'all yesterday, I gave y'all a heads up. I said today would be a short live day, but at least I'm going live. It says, should I be concerned that my cat smells burnt? I'd be more concerned if you ate your cat, but if it just smells burnt, well, bummer. I thought you worked night. I do. They have my schedule because of these classes that they're making me take. So I'm working 8 to 5. That's why I said my schedule's jacked up for the next 2 weeks. I'll be going 8 to 5, Monday through Thursday, off Friday, go back Saturday, off Sunday, like that for the next, this week and next week. Yo, twin, what's good, says Branden. It says, I'm so tough. Nice. This is 21st or 22nd live. Somewhere up in there, bro. MCFC says, hi, what's good, y'all? How are we doing today? Thank you so much for joining back in on another beautiful and wonderful live. It says, I'm tougher. Nice. Nice. It says, yes, burn. Okay. Burn, love that. It says, yes, Brandon says, can you help me with one problem for math? It's pretty easy. I'm just confused. Yeah, what you got? Let's see if I can help you. How many lives do I think you've been on? I don't know. That's a good question. It says, you know, everyone is on the Epstein files. That's crazy. Let's see, by what I'm counting, you are on your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th live. This is your 13th live. Have I ever cooked a cat then ate it? No, I have not. Lost the Line says, hey, man, what's good, Lost the Line? How we doing, bro? But you're what up? Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. This schedule has me all jacked up because of my nights getting swapped over to days. I'm just exhausted. It's crazy. What is the square root of 500 to the power of 77? So let's see. Square root at its base price. So you square root it all the way down to its basic form, which would be what? The lowest it can go is 5. So 5 to the power of 77, which would be 5 times 5, 77 times over. And then you get your answer that way. It says, wait, this is my 13th live or someone else? No, that's you. Your 13th live. It says, over pi? Yes. 3.14, I believe. It says, do I support LGBTQ? You already know that answer. Obviously not. Let me see here. It says, dude, your grandparents were for sure in the Social Security, right? Yo, Tom Mosen says, hi. Bro, we got 30 in this chat. Y'all got to subscribe now. Come on. If I've kept you longer than 10 seconds, you have to subscribe. You can't just scroll on. Now that you see my channel, now you got to give me a drop. You got to give me a drop. It's pretty gay. No pun intended. That's a good one, though. It says your parents came from the USA from Operation Paperclip. Absolutely. And y'all go check out my second channel, too. Please. I need that to get up. I really do. Why don't I support LGBTQ? Why would you support LGBTQ? Like, honest to God. Do I love Jesus? Yes, I do. I absolutely do. And then water tastes good. Guess what? Nobody cares. Yeah, I understand. Again, 30 in this chat. You have got to drop a subscription. You have got to make it to where we can stay on for just 5 minutes, y'all. It helps out my watch time so much. Like, literally so much. Please. It says, okay, one more question, please. Or one more, please. Okay, it says, I sub, bro. I appreciate you. I'm ready to play. Thank you for that. Shout outs to you. It says, you are cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. Stifter, the American Pie, right? Oh my gosh, I've never seen 40. Hi guys, hello. Drop that subscription for me, please. 46 in chat. Y'all, this is gonna be a booming chat, y'all. Drop down your comments, drop down a subscription. Check out my second YouTube channel called Branden App. Please, y'all. It says you're cool. It says chicken. It says donut. It says, oh God. It says, does Jesus love me? Yes, he does. It says, wait, is he gay? No, I'm not gay. It says, hi, how are things? Things are great considering I just had a first time ever 46 in chat. Oh my gosh. Y'all, YouTube's trying to promote me. Oh, thank you, YouTube. I appreciate that. I really do. It says, do I prefer sourdough or dildo? I like sourdough. I'm not going to lie to you. What's the live stream about? Just reading comments, my guy. Angels are Spanish, I have no idea. It says, I don't want people to help that are right. It says, bro, you're even unique, Chris Evan. Oh, God. It says, are you gay? No, I'm not. It says, hi. It says, you got another channel? Yeah, I do. Can I say something I saw that was very outrageous on the Epstein files so I can get your opinion on it? Yeah, what you got? Am I Mormon? No, I'm a Pentecostal. It says, equals Liam. Okay, Gunfire does that. It says, A. It says, where's my boyfriend? Don't have one. It says, sorry. Didn't mean to send it yet. It says, I like your subscriber. Thank you so much, Jones. Appreciate that. It says, beautiful. It says, good night, beautiful. Okay, good night to you. It says, everyone says you're gay, though, and I don't know why they do. It says, I love you, too. It says, do I have a favorite dinosaur? Brontosaurus. It says, kill the stream, bro. Okay, it says, were you in 9/11? No, I was not. It says, what's your favorite fast food? Probably Whataburger. I'm not going to lie. I like Whataburger. Preppy Girl says, hi. It says, beautiful, beautiful. It says, if the cookies, would the pink carrot with red taste for it? Yes. Can you make me a mod? No. It says, my grandpa died. I'm sorry to hear that your grandpa died. It says, hello from Syria. Nice. It says, place, monkey, please camp for copyright issues. To hurt is to be big. Okay. Hello, haha, goodbye. Says beautiful hello from the UK equals 1.1 over K. I have no idea what the heck that is. I'm not gonna lie to you. It says, were you in 9/11? No, I was not. It says, hello. It says, hi, sup. What's up, my guy? It says, you don't take background music suggestions that are non-copyrighted? Not really necessarily. Not necessarily, if I'm being honest with you. It says, I saw this outrageous sentence that Trump and Epstein babies insisted in front of their 14-year-old mothers like, I don't believe in that, honestly. That's not something that I believe in. It says, yes. It says, hi, Dad. Love how they just say, hi, Dad. Okay, it says, hi. It says, dang it. It says, I'm back. Oh, thanks, slow. Anyways, absolutely. It says, my grandparents said that you were funny before he died. Well, at least he gave you a good reminiscent of me. That's cool. It says, it says, why is 9110? I have no idea. 1738 is what he's got. It says, yo, bro, you didn't fall for it. Good PR train. Yep, absolutely. It says, how was my day? My day's great, actually. I'm not complaining. It says, I'm a biker dude. Love that for you. It says, I was on the island. Cool. It says, you should let other people grow on the other side so it look like you have a horn growing. Yeah, for real. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. It says, I don't either because why would the gov let that out? No joke. You ain't lying. It says, how old are you? I'm 20. It says, remember me? Hot dog, I do remember you. You be changing a lot. It says, no. It says, gonna bottle the league. Nah, I'm good. Cool. It says, hello, I was in your live stream yesterday. Thank you again for joining back in. It says, how are you? I'm doing great. Love from India, brother. It says, my dad is 40. It says, your eyes are majestic. Or your eyes are magnetic. Oh, your eyes are magnetic. Okay. It says, can I give you my number? What? Yeah, you can give me your number. I don't think you're going to do it on a live stream, though. It says, do I know how many babies are born? No. Biggest forehead? 100% agree. Could be bigger, though. Let's see here. It says, it's daytime in India, nighttime, 4:53 p.m. Mine's 5:24 right now. What do I think of Brazil? Brazil's pretty cool. My dad is 49 and it says, it is my brother's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your brother. It says 20. It says, bye, Branden. I'm going with Branden the GOAT and leaving peace. Okay, cool. Enjoy. It says, hi. It says that. It says, I'd rather not. It says, Branden, why are so many people? I have no idea. I find nothing pretty about me. I have no idea why they do it. It says, Giga Witch. Okay. It says open, says hi, says come to India, brother. A lot of people want me to go to India. I don't know why they want me to go to India. I really don't. I have no idea why they want me to. He's just way too hot. I know y'all lying, bro. I know y'all lying. It says it's my birthday. Happy birthday, user. Hope you have a good one. It says Titan Southwest says hi. It says my cat died because he ate Taco Bell. I could believe that. Bro, it says Egghead. I could definitely show you Egghead. 100%. Says hi, go to India, don't sub. He's homophobic. Okay, bro, you know what? Here you go. I'll just delete you out, bro. No, I got you. I'll put you in a timeout, bro. Actually, here you go. Yeah. How about we really show forth this? And I'll make sure that I do it to you too. Bink. Okay, it says hi, it says, what do I do for work? I'm a team lead over at Walmart. It says, how was your day? My day is fantastic. I'm enjoying my day. Some of these comments are outrageous. It is. It says, are you a chat? What do you mean a chat? It says, hi, it says, I'll send you my number. Ain't no way you'll send me your number. Ha! It says, it's my birthday tomorrow. Yo, again, happy birthday to you. It says, are you a chav? No, probably not, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It says, thanks, bye. It says that. It says, sup, bro. Let's hear. It says, hi. It says, I was in my... something that says, do I have a twin? No, I do not. It says, what team chat? Team Branden, y'all. Says, hey. It says, where am I from? I'm from Texas. It says, Dumber Rage. Okay. It says, how would you even send a number? Like, for real. And it says, I knew. It says, hi. Since you're new here, all I do is just read comments, y'all. Just have a blast of a time. It says, Comey will show you love. Okay, bro. I don't. I really don't know what you mean by that. Okay, it says, do I play sports? Football was one of our good ones. It says 20. He said it says, caught you. Okay, cool. It says it is me, Titan. Nice. My name is Rabbi. Okay, cool. It says, hi. It says, can the dark side light my way out? Probably not. It says, I hate you. I'm glad that you hate me. I'm so glad that you joined my channel to just show that hate. I appreciate that so much. It says, love means hostility. It says, I hate you. Cool. I'm cool with people doing that. Flirty comments or not, you can keep them. It says, lol. It says, what are these comments? Whatever people put them as. It says, my name is Gio. It says, prove that you're texting by showing your gun. Yeah, I know, right? I do need to have one. I'll get one when I'm 21. It says, I might be your brother. Probably not. It says, bro, join the dark side, right? It says, what's good, my goat? What's up? It says, like me. It says, if you read this comment, say, hey, what's up? So what nationality am I from? I really have no idea. It says, if you read this comment, say, hey. Again, I did. It says, Jojo is so cool name it is. It says, lay your hand across your face. I don't know why I would do that. It says, I'm joking. It says, how could anyone hate you? I don't know. People do. My Danish, no, I'm not, but I do have Dutch and Irish in me. It says, I know, right? It says, time we lost, that's all my fault. You're good. It says, look cute. It says, will you marry me? But why are all these people like that, bro? Gojo is a goat, though, through. Ain't lying. Okay, it says, hi. I don't know what you're talking about with the gooner. Don't know what you mean by that. It says, do I believe in Jesus Christ? I absolutely do. It says, bro, Sigma. It says, it's my birthday. Happy birthday to you, Aaliyah. Oh, wait. Eleni. Sorry, I butchered your name. Let's see here. It says, bro, go to sleep. It's like 3 a.m. Ha! It says the number, I'm not saying this, says, what are you doing today? I just got off work and then I'm going to church, y'all. It says it's my birthday. Happy birthday again. It says, hi. It says, Branden, are you on meth? No, I'm not on meth. It says, my brother should be called Skuda. Says, hey, says, yes, says, that's okay. Says, hi. It says, is this tough in America? Yeah. Guys, stop crushing on him. It says, Luke can't see it's daytime. It says, I'm a sub for no reason. Go right ahead, bro. I ain't gonna stop you. It says, no, hi. It says, what time is it where you are? It's 5:30 currently. It says, do I think that is annoying? Yes, I do. It says, have a good day, brother. Same to you. It says, you just earned a sub. Thank you so much, Mr. Edits. I appreciate that. It says, it's always night. It says, for everyone joining this live, Branden just reads the chat. He's pretty chill. But if you cuss or comment, you will be removed. And if you spam or troll, you will be timed out. You can ask questions, Pin. I'll give it to you. Yeah, pretty much. I don't like the number either. It says, my friend passed away. I'm sorry to hear about that. It was my boyfriend. I know that that's rough. I do. I get that. I recognize the fact that that is actually very rough. I'm sorry to hear about that. It says, hi. It says, sorry. Hi. It says, it says, I'm so sorry. It says, do I have siblings? I have one sibling. Her name's, well, I just have one sibling, yeah. It says, bye. It says, Kurt never did it. Right. It says, stop saying the number, which, I mean, you can do what you want. It says, hi. It says, he's right. Just got the number. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This is actually a really good stream, and I appreciate y'all joining in so much. This is fantastic right now. It says that one. It says, are you religious? I wouldn't say I'm religious. I'd say I have a relationship with Jesus Christ, but I wouldn't go as far as to say religious. Religious sounds like it's something that I'm forced to do. Relationship is something that I want to do. So I therefore have a relationship with Jesus Christ. It says, why? It says, I went to a gun range. Don't remember what it was called, but I think it was Columbine High School. I don't know why I'd want to say daddy, bro. That's weird. That's weird in all ways, shapes, and forms. Says I was on Snapchat and there was a video. It was like 8-year-olds dancing and I commented legit and it says this ain't tough. Wow. Genuinely hate and discuss horrible world. Agreed. It says can February March? No, but April May. Oh God, that's actually a good one, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It says if I got 30 proud. If you got 30 proud donation, will you be happy? 100%. But where are you gonna donate, my guy? It says hi. It says okay. Thank you for replying. Absolutely. It says why can't Mexicans play Uno? They always play the green card. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. It says hello. It says how old are you? I am 20 years old, and y'all who are new, who just joined in this chat, please subscribe. It would help me out so much. Please subscribe to my first channel and my second channel. Says hi. It says American Fish hoodie. Yeah, with a built-in mask too. It says should I quit my YouTube channel? No, you should not. By no means should you quit. You have 55 subscribers. You can go live. Says hi. Says hi. Yo says hi. It says do I react when a character you like dies in a movie or a book? Every great once in a while. It says fine. It says up, bro. It says hi. It says happy belated birthday. Thank you. It says Jesse. Ooh, definitely. It says you tried to raid. It says I'm on 114 subscribers. Love that for you. It says they aren't koala actual bears. They are mint. They meet qualifications. Oh, nice. It says thanks. Say him 4143. Okay. How do I choose this? Ronaldo or Messi? Ronaldo. Just because of fame. It says I have 20 subs. It says took up origami for a while. I gave it up because it was too much paperwork. Nice. It says say no. It says going to post on Friday. I haven't done much in the last few weeks. You're good. It says just sub to you, Jesse. Woo woo. Nice. It says I'm on 12 sub. Nice. We love that for you guys. That's incredible. It says what state do I live in right now? Do I live in right now? I'm so used to saying live. I live in Texas. It says my man a bit busy by the way. Have a great day and stay safe and remember that people do care about you. Appreciate that a lot, man. It says say no reason, no matter what, no hurting, please, right? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. We love that. It says be so for real. Live streams get you good money. Be for real. These live streams get you good money. I have sub. No, they actually don't. I don't get paid from these lives. I don't. It took me years to get over 1K subs. Yeah, for real. It took me almost a year as well. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It took me a while. It says, what's the difference between an apple and an orphan? An apple gets paid. That's so sad. It says, someone broke in last night and stole my antidepressants. I hope they're happy. It says, hello. It says, why can't an orphan? I don't know. It says, hello. Where are you from? I am from the United States and I live in Texas. Dude, I love these booming chats today, y'all. 31 people is insane. I'm loving that, y'all. Can we please, y'all, the 31 that are in this chat right now, can we come back at the same time tomorrow, please? Comment down below, yes. Seriously, I want to see this. Comment down below, yes, if you will be here tomorrow at this same time. Will you be here tomorrow? Type down yes, please. Right down here in the comments, type down yes. It says, why can't a British orphan learn the accent in Egypt? Because they don't know what mummy is. Nice. It says, yes. I'm sorry to see y'all up in this chat, y'all. I'm loving this. It says, I come from Indonesia. Nice. It says, I subscribe. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. It says, you don't even get paid? No. If I would have got paid, you would have seen super chats down on the right hand corner. But do you see super chats? Do you see what I mean, my guy? I don't get paid from this. It says, yes, what time do I start today? I started at like 5 something, but I'll do the same thing tomorrow. It says, thank you, I appreciate that. Of time, absolutely. It says, hi. It says, what kind of tea is a hard swallow reality? No joke. It says, I subscribed. Shout outs to you. Thank you. It says, you're 1 hour behind me. Yup. It Says hi. Says I love your live. I appreciate that, y'all. Says shut out. Okay. It says my dream job would be to clean mirrors. I really see myself doing that. I love that. It says I live in Canada. What's my favorite food? Anything with cheese. But yes, y'all, with that being said, I'm so sorry I have to cut this live short today. Like I said, I was super busy tonight. I would have stayed the full hour, but I can't. But with that being said, thank you for having 20 constantly in this stream. I hope